Hello everyone, we are back. I got the Wi-Fi all sorted and we are good to go. Very happy that we can get this back on. Hopefully you guys all join back. I'm sorry, that was very unfortunate. First issue I've had live streaming, very frustrated, but happy we're back. So we are currently watching Spurs versus Everton. It is halftime and Spurs are winning 1-0. So my thoughts from the half. Spurs played very well. Spurs were clearly the better side, in my opinion. Created more chances. Mahmood says finally back. Yes, I am back. The Wi-Fi is working. It just cut out for a second. The TV stopped working as well with Comcast. So we are now back, working and underway. Very happy to be back. Thank you, Mahmood, for the like. And let's get this chat jumping again. Let me know your score predictions. Club African Army says, yes, we are back. Yes, we are back, guys. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm so happy. What's it called? Excuse me. The internet is working. So my thoughts from the half were that Tottenham Hotspur, the better side, had a really good performance in terms of they were dangerous going forward. They controlled most of the game. They put Everton in the back foot and let them have very few chances. So let me change the stream to put it to halftime so we are all clear here. And yeah, if you guys have any comments, questions, anything related to the Premier League, that's where we'll handle it, is mainly at halftime. So start and get after it and let us know how it goes. But yes. All right. So what do I think will happen in the second half is maybe what you're wondering. And what I'm going to say is that I think Spurs, depending on how Everton come out, but I think Spurs, if they get a goal in the 60th minute, whatnot, I believe they will then go on and win 3-0. That said, if Everton get a goal early, the momentum swings. So it's all depending on what happens. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on the performances so far of Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin? Because I bigged them up before the game, but they've been practically invisible. So we've got to ask questions there. Like what are they going to do? How is Ancelotti going to change the side? If you were Ancelotti right now, guys, let me know in the live chat what you would do to fix this side. My question would be probably to sub out Gomez, because he's been basically gone this entire game, has done nothing for this side, for this Everton side. So I would say, yes, my first move would be to sub off Gomez. Let's still get it to 30 likes. My guy, yeah, we're going to aim for 30 likes. The other video will be up as well, so it'll just be a kind of split between the two halves. But yeah, aim for 30 likes. I really do appreciate that. Mobile Gamer says, what's up? What's up, my guy? Thank you for joining the live stream. In the second half, big things from Tottenham. I think, will they be continuing? They've looked very dangerous. At basically pushing it wide to Mora and Son to get after it. So I think Spurs will look to utilize that. Come on, you Spurs, says, you're running smoothly. Yay. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm super excited that we're running smoothly. I was a little frustrated there, but it's good to see we're back. My Comcast cut out, the TV turned off for a second, but we're back. Richarlison there, right before half, was very close to scoring. First really good chance from Everton, but Spurs are going to have to make sure that they do not give Everton any chances. If they defend like they have in the first half, Spurs will walk away with the win. Guys, give me your predictions down below in the live chat. A couple other things, some other business, some other news to talk about other than just the match. Lloris and Son seemed to get into it there a bit. Wow, I didn't see that either because I was busy fixing the Wi-Fi. But wow, that's an interesting talking point. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Some other interesting stuff. Greenwood has just signed, I believe, Greenwood has looked fantastic for United. Harvey Elliott has just signed an extension, a full-time contract with Liverpool. Very good move from Liverpool. Elliott's looked excellent when he's played for them, even with the first team. And then Matic signs through 2023 for United, which as a United fan, I'm personally not necessarily for, I would say. I think Matic is good for this season, but I think he's old, he's slow, not the type of quality player that United should have at the club. All right. Tactically moving to the second half, I think substitutions, I wonder what we're going to see. Holgate's already come off. I think Everton will look to inject someone in the midfield. I don't know who that someone is. SD Production Star Wars, my guy says, I'm a Bayern fan. Yes, bro. I know you are. You're always asking for the Bayern Munich interview videos. Come on, you Spurs says, do a lot of people support Spurs in the U.S.? Yes, there is a lot of Spurs supporters in the U.S. And in fact, one of the local clubs in my area is called, the area it's from, the city, and then Spurs. So Spurs has been working deals with clubs, giving them equipment and whatnot. So yeah, Spurs has a very big support around the area I'm from. And yeah, anyways, back to the match. I think my indication is I'm going to say Spurs will pull this one off. I'm going to say it's going to go 3-0 to Spurs. I think Son will get a goal early and Mora will get a goal late, and that's what it's going to be. All right. Come on, you Spurs says nice. All right. Anyways, players that have looked good for Spurs. Lo Celso in particular has looked very solid. I've been impressed by his performance. I think he's creating lots of chances for Spurs, is dangerous when dribbling, and they've had to take him down at times because of that. 10 concurrent viewers again. We're getting our viewers back up. If you guys are enjoying the live stream or are joining back from the one that ended because of my Wi-Fi had issues, make sure you smash that like button. We're aiming for 30 likes still, even though we got cut out. Let's smash it. Let's do it, guys. I believe we can. Other news. Lloris. What are our thoughts on Lloris? There was a little spat there. Can someone explain to me what that was about? Because I couldn't quite see it because my internet was out. So there's a little spat there between Son and Lloris, and they had to restrain Lloris. Will that halt Tottenham's momentum going into halftime? That's a big question. Do you guys think that will happen? Overall, I think it'll come down to which manager. I think it'll come down to the better manager this one, because I think it's going to be hard for either of them. I think Ancelotti's going to have to make the look subs. I think Mourinho will have to tactically be superb. It's going to be close. All right. Do you think that Everton will be buying a lot of players in this transfer window? I think they should be. I don't know if they will be. I think they will give him the backing, though. Everton have enough money to go give themselves a backing. I think they will help out Ancelotti. Why would you bring him in if you're not going to give him money? So, yes, I think Everton will get a lot of players. That said, I don't know who exactly they will bring in. For their sake, hopefully a midfielder. What do you like more, football or American football? Oh, football. I don't watch American football very much at all. It's a rare occasion for the big games, but other than that, I mean, I'm only watching football. My teacher is a Spurs fan, and when Bayern won 7-2, he let the video go at the start of the class and said he would have done the same when Spurs would have won. That's super funny, dude. That is hilarious. That was a funny game, that one, when Spurs got beat 7-2. And yeah, I mean, it was a bit unfortunate for Spurs fans. I'm sure Come On You Spurs isn't too happy about that match. But we move. All right. Looking at the implications for this match. This is really big. So, if Spurs win this match, they move into 8th position above Sheffield United on goal difference, which is huge because it is so important for them to qualify for Europe so they can get the funding they need in the transfer market. All right, if Everton win this match, they leapfrog Spurs into 9th and are in a very good position themselves. So the implications are huge. Son and Lloris are going after it. I'm actually wondering if this will affect Spurs at halftime. Legend Presents says, my Wi-Fi went down as Pookie's goals per game. Jeez, Legend Presents. That's hilarious. Legends, you missed it. My Wi-Fi went down as well, so this is a new live chat. So if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Come On You Spurs says, yeah, the Bayern match was definitely not our finest 90 minutes. Club African Army says, we call it rugby. What do you think of Chelsea next season, also internationally? All right, for Chelsea next season, we've talked about this a little already. Chelsea are going to be a team that are competitive for the title if they get some defenders. That said, if don't get the defenders, they will be competitive for the top 4, and that is it. But they will not, if they don't bring in an Upamecano or a Tagli, there's no chance of them finishing in the top, there's no chance of them winning the league, and that's what it is. Legend Presents says, yeah, I just liked my guy. Mahmood says, I will be back. All right, Mood, in a bit, man. Thank you for joining us so far, and thank you all for joining back. I mean, we have 14 concurrent viewers again, and my live stream cut out, so seeing you all join back, I really do appreciate it. Second half thoughts, guys. I want to know your predictions for the rest of the match. Let me know down in the comment section, in the live chat section. I want to know how you see the match playing out towards the end. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We are 10 subscribers away from getting to 2,100, which would be massive. So please go do that for me. Here's how I see it playing out. Here's how I envision it. All right, they're going to come out. Everton are going to come out with a burst of energy. I think... Well, it's interesting because now there's a little beef going on between Son and Lloris. Does that affect them in the locker room? I don't think Mourinho is the type of guy to ease tensions. I think he's going to harp it on. So you know what? I think I'm going to change it all up. I'm going to switch it all up. Everything I've been saying about how Spurs are going to come out and win this match. And you know what? I think they're going to be a little... They're not going to be all together. I think there's going to be an interesting conversation at halftime. And I'm going to have it end a 1-1 draw with a late goal from Richarlison, a sneaky one. I know I've absolutely switched it up on all of you, but I think that was a really interesting thing. And there's clearly a lot going on at Spurs right now, because if players are fighting like that on the pitch, then you've got to ask questions of what's going on in the locker room, because players like that, players of that quality, of that standard, know that you shouldn't show your problems and broadcast them to the world like that. So I think it's going to be interesting. What is wrong with Hugo Lloris and Son? I have no clue. I didn't see it. I didn't see it happen. But I'm not exactly sure, but there's clearly an issue going on right now. Do a Arsenal versus Leicester watch along. That was one I really wanted to do, but it didn't quite It's not going to work out with my schedule. I may try and do one tomorrow, but I'll let you know. Mahmoud says, I'm back, my guy. Thank you for joining back. All right, we're watching some highlights there from the last little bit. So Richarlison pulls one wide, and then Son and Lloris from all the way across the field are starting to get into this. They're starting to analyze this on the TV, and I'm confused as to why exactly. Son starts making some hand gestures. Lloris starts walking towards Son. I think Son's giving the backline a hard time, and Lloris is pissed about it because he thinks they've done a very good job. And they start pushing. Lo Celso gets in between it. It looks like it had something to do with that play and frustration within the players. All right. West Ham buys Haller for 50 million. Bayern buys Sané for 50 million. That is mental. When I saw Sané went for 50 million, I was so confused. All right. Lloris and Son look like they've been on the same page. They look like they've talked it out. They were standing next to each other in the tunnel. So hopefully, for the sake of Spurs, they've got it on. Lloris got annoyed at Son for not challenging for the ball when Everton took it in the half. Richarlison got a shot off at the end. Okay. What channel do you watch in the PL on in the US? I watch NBC Sports. The second half has now kicked off, guys. A brilliant second half of football. I'm looking forward to this one. Here we go. All right. Have you watched West Ham Ben Arfa when he was at Newcastle? Or, no, sorry, not West Ham. Hatem Ben Arfa when he was at Newcastle. I don't know why I saw West Ham. I did watch Ben Arfa, but he just didn't live up to the hype ever. All right. Everton looking to control the ball. There's been a free kick called against Spurs. I wonder, we're going to see the first 10 minutes of this match will be telling as to where it goes. So I will give you an updated prediction in 10 minutes, but let me know what you guys have as your predictions right now. All right. Do you like 4-4-2s? Yes, I do really love that. That's a great channel. Big fan of it. All right. So here we go. Everton are looking to move the ball out the back. If you are just joining us, it is 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur against Everton in the 47th minute. We have a good game on our hands. Spurs have looked dominant, and we'll see if they can pull it off after a little spat between Hugo Lloris and Son. If you are joining us and you are enjoying the live content, please smash that like button. The last stream fell off because of Wi-Fi connection, so we are trying to aim for 30 likes on this one now to see if we can do it. And thank you all for joining back. I do really appreciate it. Keane's on the ball, looking to press his Mora. Good touch inside by Keane. What a player. What a player Keane is. All right, looking to play it out wide to Digne. Digne is looking to hold it up, but he's 2v1 by Alderweireld, and Mora goes down, but the ref doesn't call anything. Looking to break now. Out wide to Aurier. Good defending by Keane. Aurier 2v1. Doesn't win the ball, and Everton have won it back. This is an exciting game. The game's open. Richarlison goes down. followed by Sissoko, rams into the back of Richarlison. Richarlison looks in a bit of pain. I think he's playing up to the cameras a bit. He looks like he's going to be all right. Big game. 2-1 Spurs says, come on, you Spurs. Of course, my guy, you got to go with your club, man. I respect it, and I definitely could see it happening. He was super class, but chooses money and joined Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, that is very true about Arfa. I tipped 3-1 Spurs. Richarlison will score, but Spurs comes back is my guess. Denzel, my guy, thank you for joining. If you're just joining, smash that like button. 2-1 Spurs for me, he says. Yep, Ben Arfa 100% had a massive future at the club, but he just didn't care. I don't think he really had that desire to achieve greatness, and I think that's what happened with him. He was a talent, didn't make the most of it. Sane really wanted to go to Bayern. That's why, because of Corona and his short contract. Yeah, now Sane's getting paid a huge amount of money. So fair play to Sane for that move. Legend Presents says 1-1. I could definitely see that happening. I'm still going to stick with my 1-1 scoreline from the beginning. I got to stick with it. Club African Army says absolutely. Digne's been quite good in this match. Getting involved a bunch. And I really like the way he's played, so big up to him. I think he's looked really good. So far, guys, man of the match. Are we going with... I think we have to go with Lo Celso so far. He's been brilliant, creating a bunch for Spurs, and has a goal. I'm going Lo Celso so far. Throw in, headed back to Aurier from Kane. Aurier dribbles it out of bounds. What was he doing there? Got to ask questions of that. Also, you got to ask questions of Aurier's beard. I don't quite know about that one. A bit dodgy. Denzel... Ogbonna West Ham, says Mahmood. They're moving the ball now, looking to play. Everton are. Play it inside to Richarlison. Richarlison's look good. He's coming back to the ball more, getting on the ball more. Out wide, Everton are moving it. Now looking to cut back inside, looking to break down Tottenham. Tottenham are going to sit in and defend. So far, this is the best Everton we've seen in this match, however. And here they move. Richarlison plays it out wide. Davies looks to deliver. Can he pick it back up? Clear by the Spurs defense. This game's getting open and fun, guys. This is going to be a very good 45 minutes. Make sure you continue to watch, continue to like, continue to subscribe. And let's check where we are at subscribers-wise. We are at 2,089. We are 11 away. All right, Everton look to break here. Shot into the arms of Lloris. Very close. They have the young kid on now. I forget his name for Everton. He's 19 years old. And he looks it, but has a shot from range. Not a bad hit, just needs to be directed in a corner and with a little more pace. All right, Denzel says, yeah, Lo Celso looks good in the match, 100%. Lo Celso so far is my man of the match, and we will see how the match unfolds. I think it's still wide open to anyone, though. Son fouls. Son's a bit feisty, this one. He fouls an Everton player, Everton free kick in their own half. All right. And Payet was unreal with West Ham, 100%. West Ham got some big results for themselves, so shout out to West Ham. Everton looking to break now, but Spurs have 6 players behind the ball. So I think it's going to be hard for them. Richarlison's holding up the ball, moving it inside, one back by Sissoko, however, and now they're looking to break and counter and get after it. Wait a second, I will fill the followers. All right, ST Stars prediction. I really do appreciate that. Also, guys, if you are enjoying and want to be updated on when I will be posting and what my schedule is like, make sure you go follow me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast, and I will follow you back as well on that account. So please, make sure to go check it out. I update with all my videos when they're being posted and what I will be posting. Also, ask sometimes what I should post. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will follow you back. All right, Spurs are looking to move the ball here. I think this game will end 1-1 the way Everton have come out because they're being a lot more aggressive on the front foot and have won it back. Calvert-Lewin looks to pick it up in behind. Bad error by Spurs there. Calvert-Lewin shot. Goes down. Good defense. Good recovery. I believe that was, I don't know who that's from, but good recovery run from the Spurs defender. All right, Pickford plays it back. Everton have looked lively so far. If you think about it, all Spurs need is good defenders because they have Son and Kane and Celso and Lucas and Ali and Sissoko. Yeah, Spurs really do need to work on the defense. I agree. And that's the main area. I think you could add a player or two up top for some depth, but overall it's the defense. I 100% agree. All right. They're moving it. Aurier being a little... Spurs should not be so confident back there with the ball. I'd be a little less flashy because if you're not careful, Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison will win it back and they will get after you. Vox is back. Thank you for joining back, Vox. This is a new stream because the last one went down due to Wi-Fi, so make sure smash that like button. It's been a really good game, guys. 1-0 to Spurs, 52 minutes in. We're going to have a good one on our hands. And now they move the ball. Spurs are moving it. Looking good so far. But Everton, again, have come back and have looked fantastic themselves. So they're moving it. Aurier back to Sissoko. Everton have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players behind the ball, just leaving up Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin kind of in the half space. Spurs looking to break. Lo Celso ball inside, headed away by Keane. Keane's been very good for Everton. Unlucky on the own goal, but other than that, has looked fantastic. Is standing up players like Mora and Son, who usually just drive past them. So big ups to Keane because he's had a really good performance. Guys, what are your score predictions, Vox? I'm very interested to see what you think will happen. Who do you think your man of the match is? And what are we saying? Son's in behind here. Son looking to have a shot. Can he score? Off of Pickford. Deflected off Pickford. Keane clears it away. Really good sequence there. Good for Son to stretch it. Good save by Pickford. Got down and blocked it. Good ball in behind. And that's the Son you want to see. One who's stretching the pitch, getting in behind, using pace, and being dangerous. I think he could have done a little better there on the finish. Had a little more time than he thought. But overall, a very good run. Wins it off. Good shot. Can't ask much more from him there. All right. If Spurs win today, would play against Leipzig right now, they would lose. Win so hard. No. I'm confused by what that is. He said win, sorry, so I'm confused. SC prediction. Say that again because I'm a little confused by what you're trying to say. Entity says 2-0 to Spurs. Fair enough. They're looking dangerous on the counter right now. As Everton tries to push more numbers forward, that'll open up way more space for Spurs to attack. So yes, if Everton don't get a goal, I could see Spurs scoring because Everton are just going to push numbers forward. Denzel Ogbonna says, Legend presents. Yes, they agree with you, Legends. Neat Meme says 2-1 Spurs. Neat Memes, if you're enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. We are aiming for 30 likes. Also, 2,100 subscribers. We are 11 away, guys. So subscribe and like the video. We're having a good time here. And it's been a good match. I'm very happy that we're finally getting to watch a very even, competitive match. Because I think the games so far I've live streamed have been quite the opposite of that. Guys, come on you Spurs, all you Spurs fans, anyone else. I want to know what your predictions are for Spurs next season. Where do you see them finishing in the table? Everton have a chance in here. Lofted to Calvert-Lewin, cleared away. Richarlison looks to win it back. Sissoko's been a rock for Spurs. Sissoko's look very good. Spurs are looking to go now. Lo Celso picking up the ball. Lo Celso's fouled again. At the Fergie Time podcast, the goals post looked the best. Very confident by getting blasted every game. Man of the match for me. My guy. Legend presents, always keeping it fun in here with the banter. Yes, the goalposts are always very good at their job. Never let themselves down. Good one again. SC Stars prediction, Leipzig would lose these days against Spurs because they play bad at the moment. Agreed. And they lost Werner. Not the same team without him. Neat Meme says, go Spurs. Alfie Lawrence says, are you worried about Chelsea next season with the transfers done and Havertz and more coming? I'm only worried about Chelsea. Well, I think they're competitive for the top 4 regardless of what they do. But I'm going to be really worried about them if they go out and get some defenders. Alaba, a left back, I think they'll be all set. Let me clarify. Alaba's a center back and then a left back on top of that. Instead of Havertz. If they get Havertz, I think it'll be too much of the same problem, which is issues defensively. So that's when I will fear Spurs the most. Mahmoud says, can't wait for Man U versus Villa. Me neither. Man U have been so fun to watch. But back to the game now. Everton Spurs. Even match so far the second half. They're moving the ball. Keane's under a little pressure there. Guys, I'm really liking the performance from Keane. I think if Everton... Oh, well, I mean, he had the own goal, so you can't probably give him the man of the match if they somehow pull it out. But very good performance by him. What are our thoughts on Keane as a defender? I think he's looked really good since the restart. Calvert-Lewin looking to cross it. Crossing to Richarlison. Into the arms of Lloris. Lloris holds it. Very good so far from Lloris. Has looked so solid, even though he's at times prone to mistakes. Man U can't wait for Man U versus Villa. Me neither. Man U should beat Villa 4-2. I believe they'll beat Villa 3-0, 4-0. It'll be an easy one. Villa, one of the worst defensive sides, have conceded the most in the Premier League this season. When I hear Keane, I think of Roy Keane. Yes, the great Roy Keane. I love Roy Keane. What a passionate player. What a good player. Keane is in form, and says... Legend presents. Keane is pretty good, says Neat Memes. I agree with you guys 100%. Spurs looking to attack now. Lo Celso. Lo Celso's been dangerous this game, guys. He creates so much for the Spurs side. Hey, guys, we are moving closer. Alfie, if you guys are enjoying, let's hit that like button. We are moving closer to 30 likes on this one. We can smash it. I believe we can do it. What are your thoughts on Lampard as a young manager, and what do you think on his future? Lampard has been class. I have to give him lots of credit. I think at times, not the best at player selection, but overall, I've been very impressed. The style of football Chelsea play is very good, and I think he will have a bright future. Mora. Back post to Son. Son likes to have a shot. Son cuts down on his right. Close down. Shot from range. Oh, it's wide. It's wide from Winks there. Winks, not a strong suit of shooting from range, but well worked there by Spurs. Well done by Mora. Mora and Son have been very good. Kane's been a bit, I would argue Kane's been a bit invisible, but Mora and Son have been absolutely fantastic. All right. What do you think of doing a video about 11 for every position with the best nation? Yes, I think coming into the Euros next year, I think that would be a great time for that video. I think right now with international football so far away, I'm not so sure about it. But thank you for the idea, and I definitely will write that down. Come on, you Spurs is so kind. Son kinda has the same style as Messi. I don't know if I can quite stretch that far. I think Ronaldo's the better comparison, but even then, Messi, I just can't put them on the same level. I'm sorry about that. I know you're a big Spurs fan, but I really like Son, not quite on that level. What do you think about the world's best football player? Lionel Messi for me. However, the Ballon d'Or is a different story, and I will be doing a video on that in the near future. Lo Celso's chatting with the referee here. If you are just joining us, we are currently 59 minutes into the match. It is a 1-0 Tottenham win. 1-0 Tottenham right now are winning. And it's going to be a very close match. Zane says Son does not have the same style. Yeah, I agree. Son and Messi are completely different players. Not really comparable. Nah, more like Ronaldo. I agree with that. Comparisons on Pulisic being the new Hazard. I think he could be better. What about you? Yeah, I agree. I think Pulisic and Hazard are very similar style players. The way they drift with the ball. I don't believe he could be better. I agree with my guy, Jack Ferris. Thank you for joining, Jack. If you guys just joined, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. We are currently on 31 concurrent viewers, which is insane. I'm loving it. Anyways, Son's looking to play back. Spurs are moving the ball. They're shifting. Messi is on another planet, but if you compare anyone, it should be King Kubo from Japan. Yeah, Messi is a completely different planet. I don't think there's a comparison for Messi all time. All right. They're moving the ball. Alderweireld back to Aurier. Sissoko. Spurs, again, they have the possession, but can they create chances from it? That's been the question all along. Alfie says he's young in a team, but he's young in a team that will only get better. Alfie, are you talking about Son? I just want to double check there. I forget. I think you brought it up. Are you talking about Son? I think he's going to be a great player, Son, but he's not a comparison with Messi in terms of style. No doubt, great player though, Son, and will only get better. Who scored, says Max's Studio. So the goal was off Michael Keane. It was a shot by Lo Celso, deflected into the back of the net. Alfie Lawrence says Pulisic. Oh, yes. Pulisic will only get better, I agree. But Hazard is we're talking about peak Hazard as a top 5 player in the world. And I don't know quite if Pulisic can eclipse that. I think it'll be close, though, to be fair. I think it'll be a very close one. Yeah, I've got 94 Kubo in my team, says Vision. All right. Spurs have it in a dangerous area here. Looking to put pressure is Richarlison onto Winks. Moving the ball well, guys. We are currently 11 likes away from smashing the 30 goal on this live stream. If y'all could do that for me, I would really appreciate it. That would be absolutely massive. So make sure you smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. And subscribe, because we're going to be doing more live streams this week, more videos. We got so much coming for you. So yes, it's going to be a good time for us. Their last performance sucks. Wasn't happy with it at all, says Tarzan. Greetings from Colombia, mate. Sebastian Salazar, thank you for joining us. Sebastian, we are currently watching Tottenham Hotspur versus Everton. We are 61 minutes into the match, and Spurs are winning 1-0. It's been a very competitive game in the second half, and it's going to be close. Someone's from Indonesia. Shout out, my guy. Thank you for joining. We got the international audience right now. Who do you think is the best team from London and worse? It's hard because there's so many teams from London. Are we talking about only in the Premier League? Are we talking about League One? Are we talking about Championship? What are we saying? Where are you from, by the way? I'm from Denmark. I am from California, guys. So I live in the U.S. And yeah, from California. But I do have family in the UK. Dad's from Scotland, so I go back there every once in a while to go visit my relatives. All right. Ancelotti's got a questionable look on his face. Not sure if he's loving what he's seeing from Everton. They haven't created many chances still. I mean, we're talking about very, very few chances created by them. And it's going to be, there's lots of questions regarding whether they can pull something out of this. Like, okay, here comes Lo Celso. Lo Celso's looked fantastic, guys. I've got to give credit where it's due. He's looked very good. All Mourinho's been talking about, I was a bit unsure initially, but he's looked really, really good. So you got to give him credit. He's been absolutely fantastic. 4M1X says North London, always in our shadow. That's funny. I don't know. 41MX, North London is red, always in our shadow. So he's definitely an Arsenal fan. It's going to start a bit of beef up in the chat right now. Come on, you Spurs is going to get after you, mate. So it's going to be interesting. Why are you a Spurs fan? Me? Are you talking about me, SC Production Star Wars? I am not a Spurs fan. I actually support Manchester United, and it's a complex story. I kind of explained it already, but I will again. Basically, growing up in the U.S., all the televised games, almost always every weekend was Manchester United. On top of that, Fergie, Scottish, you know, Alex Ferguson, my last name is Ferguson. And then that was the first jersey I was given, was a Manchester United jersey with the last name Ferguson on it. So that's how I became a United fan. Son with a shot from range. Oh, deflection, it goes just wide. Great shot from Son. Son and Moore have been electric this game, have created so many chances. It's embarrassing saying you're a United fan. Hey, no, it's not embarrassing. Manchester United's been fantastic. Jack Ferris is a City fans. My Manchester United fans, get after him. Let him know how good we are. Greetings from the Pacific Ocean, says Legend Presents. Yes, we are currently, I am about a 40-minute drive from the Pacific Ocean. No, I meant come on, you Spurs, but nice story. Ferguson is a legend. Yes, Ferguson is a legend, 100%. That's funny. Man U is coming back, agreed. Here drives... I think this is a replay of Son's shot. Son shot deflected by Pickford. Wow, Spurs are starting to lay the pressure on now. It's been very good. 41MX says nice live, by the way. I appreciate it, my guy. If you're enjoying 41MX, make sure to smash that like button. We're aiming for 30 likes on the live stream, and also subscribe. More live content coming later this week. Legend Presents says Newcastle on top. Yep. Always supporting Newcastle on my predictions videos. This guy's loyal. He says he's always up the mags, up the mags. Shout out Legend Presents. All right. Everton moving the ball, being patient, looking to create something, but they're going to need more quality up top because they're not getting anything done. They really aren't. Gordon goes down. Gordon, the youngster for Everton. 19-year-old, fouled by Winks. Winks is complaining. Winks is absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. The problem with these Spurs teams now is their inability to convert possession into a goal. 100%. I couldn't agree more, Tarzan. That is what I've been saying all match, and I think everyone here can back me that I've been saying it, is that Mourinho's teams never look confident in possession. They don't create chances from it. They're just moving the ball for the sake of moving it as opposed to move it to open the team up and get chances. So that's my biggest criticism of Spurs, and I don't think it's something Mourinho's been able to do yet effectively since his Chelsea days. At United, same kind of issue. Samantha Hopkins says, hi Samantha. Thank you for joining the live chat. If you're enjoying, smash the like button, subscribe. We are currently 10 likes away from hitting our goal on this video, and we are only 7 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 2,100. So make sure you go sub to the channel. All right. Everton have an interesting free kick off the left flank. Left-footed player on it. I can't tell quite from here who's on the ball. Delivery in. Back post. Can Everton score? It's been headed away. Richarlison looks to fight with Aurier to win it. Rams into Aurier. I think that's got to be a foul. He's just rammed him onto the ground. That looked painful for Aurier. Guys, we're 1-0, 66 minutes in. What are your predictions? Let me know. Chelsea are... I've not caught up with the live chat yet. No, it's just blue. Chelsea are the best team in London. There's lots of fighting about who's the best team in London right now. I already did like and subscribe. Thank you, Samantha. I really do appreciate that. Means a lot. It's red and blue. I'm Arsenal fan, but I'm honest. Where will Chelsea be without Abramovich money? Wow, that's interesting. A little beef going on between the North London rivalries and other London rivalries as well in there. I know we got Spurs fans in here, Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans. Lots of beef there. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, here goes Spurs again. Son plays it out wide. Overlapping is, I believe that is Davies, and it's out for an Everton throw. Go to work there by Gooden. Great young player, a player to watch out for. Guys, we're having a fun one this game. Very good, close game. Guys, I'm curious as to hear where you guys think this game will end up. Like, what is going to be the final score? Because we are currently still 1-0 in. Do you think Everton will score, or do you think Spurs will get... Who will get the next goal is my question. Or will there be a next goal? Let me know. All right, they're coming off for their water break. Guys, I think that game was a lot more even. It was 50-50. First half dominated by Spurs. Since the beginning of the second half, Everton have come into the game. It's a much more 50-50 game. Still giving the nod to Spurs on that little section, but I'm still going to have to say, very impressive from Everton to come back into the game like that. Still, not creating enough chances. If we're looking at the chances created thus far, we are talking about... Here are the statistics. I'm just double checking them. So Spurs have 11 shots, 3 on target. Everton have 3 shots, 1 on target. And if you have 3 shots in a game and only 1's on target, you're not going to get enough goals to win a match. So this is the issue Everton are having. They're going to have to figure out how they can create more up top. All right. There's lots of chat about here. Come on, you Spurs. I'm from Munich, and when it was like 7-2 game against Spurs, I was like the one person who wasn't celebrating. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Bro, Leighton Orient, best team in London. Legend presents again with the banter. Of course they're the best team. Of course they are. Better than all these clubs everyone's mentioning. No, of course not. Do you guys want the... I can't give you my best team in London. It's too hard. They're also like up and down, and like Chelsea was fantastic, but then had an upset, but then are looking really good again. Arsenal recently have looked great. They've looked very good. Spurs have looked a bit dodgy, but again, I think each of those teams can beat each other in a one-off match. So there's no team that's really on top. Right now, I'd probably, if I'm ranking, I'm not saying this is the teams I like or support, but if I'm talking about like who's the best as of right now with form and everything going on, Chelsea would be 1, Arsenal would be 2, Spurs would be 3. But that's subject to change with the summer and form and all that. But they're all right around a similar level. So that's my thoughts on it. Next goal is from Son. Someone saying, What can you think? Can Everton get a tie? I think they could, but we've got to see more from them going forward. Davies looking to drive forward now. Little play. Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison looking to link up. Spurs are so good at getting numbers behind the ball, so I have to give credit to them. They're just trying to sit in. I think Jose is trying to understand tiki-taka football. Before lockdown, first half is defensive, second half is possession and expectation for beautiful football from next season if he got the right players. Yeah, I do very much agree with that. I kind of read that off quickly. But I agree with that. I think they're looking to play more now, but they're going to have to continue to work at it in training because they're not very good at, in those tight spaces, moving it. They're very good on the counter. So I agree with that point. Very good point. Fair enough. You got to give Mourinho credit where it's due. Like, if we're looking at history, what he's done in terms of managers, trophy cabinet, he's fantastic. So he's not by no means a bad manager. I just feel personally he's a little outdated. All right, here comes Everton. Guys, do you think Everton will equalize? Jose's the king of parking the bus, so looking way too tight for Everton to get through. I kind of agree with that because Everton are pretty predictable. Like, they're going to just lump it forward to Richarlison, and they're going to lump it forward to Richarlison, and they're going to lump it forward to my guy, Calvert-Lewin. So it's kind of predictable. What can Everton do to change it up? I'm not sure. They don't have great options off the bench. I think the way Everton scores is potentially a set piece, and they currently have a set piece. On the right flank, left-footed player Digne taking it. They're going to look to loft it into the back post and look for a Richarlison or Calvert-Lewin header. All right, here we go. It's going to be an interesting one. I see Drogba or Kane. That's going to be a tough one. I'd say Drogba right now because Kane's not even finished his career, but we got to see long-term. Ball in by Digne. It's not to the back post. And Davies looking to win it. Davies goes down, free kick, right outside the top of the box. I was telling you guys, I think if Everton equalize, it could be a set piece. So it's going to be crazy. Neat Meme says, oh my God, I just packed a Team of the Year Ronaldo. Wow, congratulations to you, mate. And Fernandez on Pogba, best midfielder duo in the Premier League now. Of course, right now, they are currently, as of this moment, the best midfield duo right now. Miguel Pereira says, Mood says, my guy. SC Stars Production says, I hate Drogba. Great player, though. Fantastic footballer. It's too close to call, though, between, even from a Spurs fan, Drogba is 10 times better. Wow. So even the Spurs fans are saying, guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, we have 22 live viewers. Let's get this to 30 likes. We are currently on 24. Let's smash it. We can do it, y'all. All right. So we're looking at a set piece. Who will be on it? It looks like Bernard is on it for Everton. Can they get a goal? Can Lloris make the save? They've got a couple players on the ball here. Guys, I'm going to direct all my attention to this right now because this is going to be a massive decider of how this game turns out. If you're just joining us, Tottenham is up 1-0 in the 72nd minute of the match. Everton are starting to come in their own, but haven't created enough chances to really get this done. Good morning, Indonesia. That's all I'm going to say because I'm seeing that in the chat right now. Good morning, Indonesia. How can anyone hate Drogba? This is a footballing legend and stopped the civil war in the Ivory Coast. You hit 2.1K. That's what Jack's saying. Did we do it, y'all? Did we hit 2.1K? That's massive if we did. Yo, shout out all you guys. I really appreciate that. That's absolutely massive. Keep subscribing. Keep liking these videos. We're gonna get this popping, y'all. And I appreciate everyone here supporting. Thank you, Jack, for letting me know. Driven into the wall. Davies from range. Davies deflection. Oh, is it out for a corner? Yes, it is out for a corner. Little sequence there from Everton. Not a good hit, man. If Bernard's got to do better there. He's got to do way better. What is he doing? I mean, that's the opportunity, and this makes me feel, that kind of play makes me feel like Everton will not be able to get back into this match. But we have another set piece now, a corner. Can they get a header out this? That said, Spurs is a very tall team, good in the air. Ball driven in. Headed away. Cleared. Son. Up for it. Aurier comes around. It goes out for an Everton throw. All right. Everyone's saying 2.1. My guys. Thank you for the support, y'all. Thoughts on Mason Mount? Mason Mount is a very good footballer. And I believe he's a player that, like, you just need to continue pushing. I don't think he's, like, consistent start, like he should start most games for Chelsea, but not everyone, of course, because you need to keep on. You don't want him to become complacent. I really like his energy, the way he plays, the way he defends from the front. All around, solid footballer, great potential. Headed away by Aurier. This game's getting interesting, guys. All right, thoughts? Okay, then you should hate Robin for not scoring his penalty in extra time, or Schweini for not hitting the post. Drogba was doing his job. Okay, this is about the Drogba stuff. You guys know where I sit on Drogba. I love Drogba. Huge fan of him. Great, one of the best strikers of all time in the Premier League. Very good player. Everton, a little tussle going on in the middle of the field. Richarlison and Davies going after it. Foul on Davies. Richarlison has the ball. You keep doing what you're doing and you will reach your goal. Thank you, Samantha. I really do appreciate that so much. Guys, this game is getting exciting. Make sure we are tuning in, we are liking, we are subscribing, doing all that, because this is a really interesting game. We are currently sitting on... What do you think about Son and Lloris? What were they arguing about? Basically, Lloris was... From what I heard in the chat, Lloris was frustrated that Son was not initiating a press higher up and defending, and he allowed Richarlison to come through and have a good shot on goal. So that was what it was about. Lloris was slagging him off. Son got heated about it, and then they got into it. But they've looked good. At halftime, I think they solved that issue. All right. Here comes Digne. Everton moving the ball. Spurs is bunkering in. They've got 11 players behind the ball. The only one now who's kind of floating up is Harry Kane. But they've got numbers behind. Classic Mourinho style, guys. Guys, if Spurs win this game, this is a classic. This is vintage Jose Mourinho. But Drogba or Eto'o, says Legend Presents. Y'all gotta. I'm going Drogba all day, of course, man. Like if we're talking in the Premier League, Drogba 100%. All right. Ancelotti is going to make a substitution. Come on, you Spurs, says Eto'o. I gotta go. If we're talking Premier League, Drogba for sure. All right. Davies is coming off. Everton making some substitutions, probably looking to try and be a little more attacking minded. Who's better, Havertz or Werner? I'm gonna say Wow, that's hard. That is very, very hard. I think Havertz has more talent, but I think you could argue Werner's been more effective. I don't know. That's close, guys. You guys got to discuss that because I'm not even sure on that one. It's close. Come on, you Spurs says Werner. I know all the Chelsea fans are going to be saying Werner, but y'all are trying to get Havertz too. It's a very tight one. All right, guys. If you are just joining us, we are talking about a game that is very tight, very competitive. Tottenham Hotspur up 1-0 over Everton. I'm kind of hoping that Everton can get a goal here, so it's a draw. So my prediction from last week is right because we're trying to up our prediction percentage above 50%. So yeah. Are you going to do a live stream when Manchester United plays Thursday? Of course, my guy. We will be doing a live stream for Manchester United versus Villa. Son is coming off. Interesting decision here. I think Mourinho's going to just try and bunker at this point. They're not looking to get a goal. They're trying to see this game out, which I think is smart. Bergwijn's coming on, though. He'll add a bit of pace, a bit of intelligence, a bit of talent, and I think will cause a problem for Everton if they don't defend well as they push numbers forward. I remember when Havertz got in a massive scrap with Lo Celso and Lo Celso started bleeding. I don't remember that, but that does sound like quite the scene. I don't actually remember seeing that. Aurier's down. Digne takes out Aurier on the far side. Can you do one tomorrow for Chelsea Palace? Let me check the game time after this match in the U.S., and I will let you know. Guys, this is why I'm saying follow me on Instagram because all the updates are there. I will update you on when I will be doing live streams and such. So make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast. Also subscribe. I will be posting more about more videos. I got multiple live streams and videos coming out this week and more of that stuff. So make sure you guys are smashing the like button, subscribing, and following me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast. All right, Spurs have a free kick on the right-hand side. Lo Celso is looking to hit it. Nope, Lo Celso's running. Bergwijn's on it, I believe. Lofted in. Headed away by Everton. From range, Davies has a hit, and it's over the bar. Way over the bar. I got a bit excited there. Bergwijn is in. Yep, very dangerous player. Bergwijn will cause a lot of problems for that Everton defense. All right. Everton have probably, if we include added time, probably 14 minutes left. So we've got to see what they can do. Bergwijn is playing very good. He's been in great form. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what he can add for Spurs right now. All right, here goes Everton. They're moving it. Digne plays down the line to Richarlison. Richarlison holding it up. Richarlison goes down, but I think there's no foul there. Unless, it looks like there may have been called a foul. I thought that one was a bit soft, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm being honest, I thought that one was quite soft there. I thought Sissoko was just doing a good job defending. Not a fan of that call. But we move. Here we go. The Everton have a set piece, and this is another opportunity for them to score, in my opinion. This is a great opportunity. Gooden's on it, the young kid, the 19-year-old, looking to cross it in from the left flank. Gooden on his right foot. Delivery. Low to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, my gosh. Almost scores there with a little outside of the foot flick. I mean, it was soft to the keeper, but it was Zlatan-esque. Used the outside of the foot. Right to the hands of Lloris. But if it was a little higher, a little closer to the corner, that potentially could have gone in. Still, though, the delivery, the service from Everton has been poor, man. I expected more from Everton this game, to be honest with you. The way they played Liverpool is fantastic. But they should be doing better against Spurs, in my opinion. Aurier looks to play it inside. Won by Digne, clear. Digne's been very good all over the place. Guys, we are getting closer to the match being over. Man of the match is my question. Who will be the man of the match? Let me know right now. I need to see it down in the live chat. Please let me know who your man of the match is. Lamela coming on. Not a huge fan of Lamela. Think he's been an underwhelming player. Coming on for Mora. Another sub to kind of put pressure on that Everton backline and look to cause problems. And if you guys are new, just joining the live stream, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Smash the like button. We are aiming for 30 likes, y'all. So if we could hit that, that would be massive. All right, Bergwijn, Son, I guess, or Mora. Really, I would say I would be partial to Lo Celso for man of the match. I think he has the deflection goal, has looked dangerous, created a lot of problems. Jack Ferris likes Lamela, apparently. Jack, I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Lamela is not my favorite player. All right, we have, I believe, who's down on the far side for Everton there? It looks like Digne's been very good. Down on the far side. But he's gotten back up. The leg of Aurier just seemed to go in the back of Digne's neck. So, yeah. Anyways, Digne looking to make something happen here. All right. Here we go. Digne and Gooden on the ball. Digne, delivery. Set piece. Poor set piece. Pulled out way from the box. Not even anywhere near the players on Everton. Lofted back post. Headed by Everton. Falls to Calvert-Lewin. Shot. Gooden trying to win it back. But Harry Kane breaks free. Kane holding it up. Foul for Tottenham. And the game's moving quickly, guys. It's going to be a fast one. Lamela had a shitload of potential. Didn't come up to it. I don't know why. I 100% agree with that. Man of the match is Wayne Vieira or Patrick Rooney. You guys are always keeping it funny. Everyone like and subscribe. Samantha, I really appreciate that, y'all. Listen to Samantha. I'm not the only one saying it. Like and subscribe. And also, guys, please make sure we hit those 30 likes. That would be fantastic, considering that the stream already cut out once. So coming back in the second half and hitting 30 likes and a half would be huge. All right, so there's some stuff going on now between the players. Alderweireld's been booked, but the referee was also pointing at Calvert-Lewin. So there's a lot going on right now. And this is going to be an interesting last couple of minutes. I think I'm gonna try and focus on the game, but keep typing in the chat because I'm gonna keep responding to whatever you guys are saying. Ball played in, kind of useless ball there. The nice little shove there between Lo Celso and Digne. They're getting into it. Lo Celso rams Digne. Digne turns around, gives him a little bump. Wow, I like this. This game's feisty. These teams really want this, and you can see it. I like the edge in this match, and I think has to do with the managers as well, Ancelotti and Mourinho. So, guys, let me know your score prediction down below. 83rd minute. We're talking 1-0 to Tottenham over Everton. Let me know your score prediction. I have it probably... I see Spurs seeing this game out right now, but I could see, Everton getting a lucky goal. Will Spurs commit a foul? I don't know. We got to see, guys. But let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. Man of the match, Keane. Nobody could have done an own goal like him. Legend presents again with the banter. That's hilarious, actually. When it just started, it was very interesting. Yeah, it has been a very interesting match, very close match. Man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be so close. 11 watching, 26 likes. Come on, more. Come on, y'all, man. Let's do it. Let's hit 30 likes, man. If you just joined, Simo, I think I said your name right. Smash the like button. Ask any questions regarding the Premier League, and I'm gonna keep going after the match as well. We're gonna do a little chat as well. All right, here we go. Bergwijn looking dangerous again. Out wide, Davies overlaps. Davies looks to cross. Bent ball in. Through, no one clears it, and it's out to Aurier. Aurier looking to go 1v1 versus Digne. Now looking to pass it back. Sissoko picks it up. Richarlison's trying to hunt and win the ball back, but Richarlison just cannot get on the ball right now. All right. Cuts inside, off of the foot of Aurier. Out for a goal kick for Everton. We are just 5 minutes away from the 90 minutes, and we are very, very close to the end of this match. Can Everton pull something off? You guys let me know in the comments. What are we saying? Come on, you Spurs. What are your predictions right now? I'm very curious. Guys, let me know your predictions. It's going to be a close one. I don't know. I'm edging the Spurs still. I don't think Everton aren't creating enough. Spurs have been the side that's been more dominant. What do you think about what will happen to Greenwood, Hudson-Odoi, and Abraham? All great players. I think the best one out of the bunch, though, is Greenwood for me. Hudson-Odoi, need to see more from him. Need to see more from him at the top level. And Abraham will need to continue his run of form. Since the restart, hasn't been given many opportunities. Haven't looked his old self. But I think they will all be very solid players in the Premier League. All right, here we go. Looking to clear. Sissoko wins it again. Sissoko's had a good match too. Lamela dribbles past. Gomez is taken down. Gomez has been dreadful, guys. Gomez has been dreadful. I've not been impressed by any means by him. Eric Dyer is not playing. Yeah, Gomez, guys, has just been... What's he been doing? He's committed fouls and not really done much for Everton. Hasn't controlled the game by any means. So, yeah, I'm very critical of Gomez so far. I think it'll stay 1-1 to Star Wars production. Yeah, mate. I could definitely see that. Here they go. They're moving the ball now. Playing it out wide. Spurs looking to make something happen. Looking to get after Everton. Driving with the ball. Goes down. Who's that down on the left flank? And it's a dangerous free kick for Spurs. I could see Spurs scoring there. Not the best. Lo Celso's down again. Lo Celso loves to have a bit of a lie down on the ground. I have to be fair. Lo Celso's gone down a bunch. He kind of tripped himself up there. But is Jamie Vardy going to get the golden boot? I believe so. After the 2 more goals, I think he's going to be able to do it. I think he looked a bit rough since the restart, but I think he's getting back to his scoring ways. Why didn't John Terry get a Future Stars card? I have no clue, to be honest with you. I haven't been playing FIFA, so I have no clue. All right. Well, probably because John Terry's old, I assume. To be honest, I'm not updated on that. Here goes Everton. Everton looking to go. Richarlison trying to find an outlet. In behind to Keane. Keane's going to try and hold it up. Oh, the Spurs, Gooden's gone down. Keane delivery, but there's no Everton players in the box because Gooden went down. Everton, this could be their opportunity to try and make something happen. They've got 3 players in the box, but Spurs have 9. Header cleared away for a corner kick for Tottenham Hotspur. Got it, Legend Presents. That's what I thought. I assumed it was a joke because he was old. I'm sorry, I may have missed that one. I knew it was that, but I was just making sure. Why didn't Dyer get one? Or even Greenwood or Bruno Fernandes. Eric Dyer. Jesse Lingard, give him a Future Stars card. Jesse Lingard will always, forever should have a Future Stars card. All right. Corner taken by Everton. Shot by Gooden. Gooden over the bar. Unfortunate for Everton there. I know someone's been commenting. Who is it? Who have I been missing? How is... Nope, I'm not falling for that neat memes. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Trust me. This isn't my first live stream, my guy. I'm not falling for it. Lingardinho, yes. Lingardinho, when he's 35 years old, he should be a Future Stars card. That's just where Lingard's at. All right, guys, if you are just joining us, we are in the 89th minute of Tottenham Hotspur versus Everton. Spurs is winning 1-0, and there will be a decent chunk of added time. I do not think, however, that Everton will be able to equalize. If you are enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. We are on 24 likes. I think we can do it. Rodolfo, welcome. Samantha, where is Lingard? Lingard at Manchester United and does not play anymore. No, he is already a star. But yes, he is already a star. Jesse Lingard is a special player. Everton from range. Shot, Keane, into the hands of Lloris. Unlucky. Unlucky there for Everton. I want to see them get something out of this match. I'd love, for the sake of them, to get something out of this match. One question, where did all the Lingard memes come from? It came from Lingard kind of entered the United side around the age of 24, and at that point he was called a young talent, and I think people didn't realize how young he was. I mean, how old he was. Like, he was just on the brink of being considered like a young player, but now he's like 27, 28. So the joke is that Lingard is still a young talent, even though his career has kind of gone backwards. Hi, Son, says Cullen. He stopped playing for Manchester, says Samantha Hopkins. Yeah, he's not gonna be getting any more playing time because he's not on the level this club need. All right, Vertonghen is coming on. Very tactical sub by Mourinho there, and I think a smart one. We are currently in the 91st minute of Tottenham Hotspur versus Everton. I think it's looking like Spurs will pull this one out because Everton are not creating enough chances to make anything happen. If you're just joining us, make sure to hit that like button. Guys, we are aiming for those 30 likes. If we could do that, that would be massive. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure to subscribe as well. Yeah, and let's just keep this going. Thoughts on the match? Man of the match so far, guys. I want to know. Guys, we're at 26 likes, 4 away. To this day, Jesse Lingard is still sitting on a beach, says Legend Presents. USA, says Rodolfo. Yes, I am from California. Come on, you Spurs. How many added time? 4 minutes added time, but we're currently 91 minutes and 30 seconds in. So we only have 2.5 minutes left. I think, come on, you Spurs, this is looking like a win for Tottenham. but they have to seal the deal before we confirm it. I am 18 years old. Yeah, I will be turning 19 on October. So yes, I am like 18, a little over 18 and a half. Here we go. Aurier up to Lamela. Lamela looking to create something. Lamela drives, beating a bunch of players, but not really going anywhere with it. Rodolfo's from Portugal. Welcome from Portugal, Rodolfo. Wow, this will be a big win, says Come On You Spurs. Yes, it will be. This will move you into 8th position above Sheffield on goal difference. So yes, a big win to get into Europe. All right. Harry Kane looks absolutely knackered. Has trouble with fitness after like long breaks. It's kind of a theme with Harry Kane. And he hasn't looked great, but I mean, as long as I get the dub, I don't think Mourinho will care. Goes down. I think is that Lo Celso on the ground again? Is that Lo Celso on the ground again? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Moise Keane looks a bit frustrated there. After this, I'm going on your YouTube page to see more of your vids because this live is very lit. Thank you, Samantha. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I just released a Premier League predictions Match Week 34 video earlier today. So make sure you guys all watch that and drop a like on that one. Very good video. So make sure to do that. And my guy Legends has already done it, so I really appreciate it. I'm supporting Norwich at the moment in the Champions League, says Legends, my guy. Rodolfo, very good. At least he's in the form of Higuain. Leave Lo Celso alone. He wants a nap. Hilarious. Your vids are bombs, says Colin. Thank you, Colin. If you are enjoying, I think you're saying your name right. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. Here goes. We are currently 20 seconds away, I believe, from the final whistle being blown. Tottenham have it down in Everton's half. This is looking like a massive victory for Tottenham Hotspur. And I have to say, you're going to be absolutely buzzing right now. Let's see if they can do this. Yes, Pickford's just fumbled the ball. I think this is going to be it, guys. And it's going to be massive. Let's see. Pickford plays it out. I think the referee is going to blow the whistle as soon as Pickford hits this one long. Everton pushing every player forward because I know this is it. Still not blown the whistle yet, but it's looking like Tottenham Hotspur have secured the dub. Sandro D says, I changed my name now. All right. Pickford again lobs it forward. Everton. Spurs getting every number behind the ball. This is their last opportunity for Everton. Richarlison going 1v1 versus Sissoko. Richarlison cuts inside. Delivery. Out wide. Out to shot from range. Oh, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Come On You Spurs says, you are the best, man. I really appreciate this. No, I don't want to see this live end. We are not going to end after the match. We're going to go for at least 15 more minutes and talk about the match and any questions you guys have about the Premier League, about the Champions League, about anything football related. Sandro D says, I'm SD Production, my guy. Sandro, thank you for joining us. Everyone relax. I'm here. Sheesh, calm it down. Oliver, bro, thank you for joining. Oliver, hit that like button. We're aiming for 30 likes. The last live stream ended early because of Wi-Fi. So if we could hit 30 likes just in the second half alone, that would be massive. The match is over. Tottenham Hotspur have won the game 1-0. Massive win for Spurs. Let me update. It is full time. Big win for Spurs. And we have to give credit where it is due. That was a classic Mourinho match. All right. Answering your questions. Wait up. I want to do one thing before we get into it. I want to do a little player review for both teams. All right, going through it. Lloris, solid performance for Lloris. Dealt with everything he was asked to do. I'm going to give Lloris a 7. Dyer, not great. I'd say pretty average performance. I'm going to give him a 5. Alderweireld, I'm going to give him, what are we saying, guys? What do you think Alderweireld should get? I think he was one of the better defenders for Spurs. I'm going to give him a 6. Aurier was all right, could have been better, could have been worse. I'm going to give him a 6. Davies, I'm going to give a 5.5. He was good, but again, not insane. Sissoko, I thought, was quite good, actually. Sissoko is getting a 7 from me. He was everywhere. Winks, again, was pretty solid, 6.5. Lo Celso. Guys, what are we saying for Lo Celso? I'm very curious for Lo Celso. I think Lo Celso, guys, I'm announcing it now. My man of the match will be Lo Celso. He's going to get an 8. Was everywhere this match. Created so much. did so much for Spurs. He's man of the match in an 8. Lucas is getting a 7. Mora, fantastic performance. Couldn't quite get it done. Son and Lloris are hugging. It's all good vibes around Tottenham Hotspur. Good to see them getting on. Son is going to get a 7 as well. Electric. And Harry Kane's going to get a 5.5. Didn't see him do very much in the match. But running through it, Lloris a 7. Alderweireld a 6. Dyer a 5. Davies a 5.5. Aurier a 6. Sissoko 7. Winks 6.5. Son 7. Lo Celso 8. Lucas 7. And Kane 5.5. Moving over to Everton. Legend Presents says he's got to go. Thank you for joining, my guy. Appreciate the support. Take it easy, and thank you for joining. Moving over to Everton. Pickford did all right. I thought he dealt with what he had to. 6. Keane, unfortunate. I feel bad because it's like for Keane, played well, but then the own goal. So what are we saying for him? I'm going to edge towards a 6. The own goal is just unlucky for him. Where even was Dele Alli? I'm not exactly sure. I just know he didn't play. Maybe it was the manager's choice. Maybe a bit of an injury. Can you guys let me know in the comments? Holgate came off early, so we're not going to do one for him. Coleman was rather average of 5. Digne is getting a 7. Good performance from him. Gomez is getting a 3. Wasn't even in the match. Davies a 5. Iwobi was... I didn't even see him in the match, to be honest. I don't think we mentioned Alex Iwobi the entire stream. So he's going to get a 4. Sigurdsson, again, another player not really in there. 4. Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin get 4s and 5s for me. So those are my score predictions. I mean, not predictions. Those are my player ratings from the match. And I think Spurs were the deserving side. If we break it down, looking more in depth at the statistics, it's quite clear that Spurs was the better side. Guys, if you guys are enjoying the live feed, make sure to smash that like button. We are at 29 likes, 1 away from our 30 like goal. Who is my favorite Spurs player? My favorite Spurs player has to be, I have to go with Son. I really love the way he plays. Electric pace, very good in the counterattack, and is so composed going forward. I'll give Richarlison a 7 of 10. I would give Richarlison was much better than Calvert-Lewin because Richarlison pressed and got after it. I'm not sure how old Richarlison is, but I'll take a little look. Guys, we just hit the 30 like goal, man. I really appreciate it. That is absolutely awesome. Denzel says my ratings are accurate. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Denzel. Good to hear that you agree with me on my commentary. Guys, what are our other thoughts? So this changes the table quite around a bit, and we're going to look at that first before we look into more statistics. So this leaves the Premier League table. We are talking in first position Liverpool, quite obvious. Second, Man City on 66. Those 1 and 2 I think are done. Third is Leicester City on 58 points. Fourth is Chelsea on 57. Fifth is Man United on 55. Wolves 6 on 52. Arsenal 7 on 49. Tottenham now 8th on 48. Sheffield 9 on 48. And Burnley 10th on 46. So I'm going to break it down for you guys, and I'm going to let you know who, where I see this kind of going, where I see this match going. Not the match. Sorry, the match is over. I'm a little tired. Where I see this all going. So make sure you stay tuned because my top 4, here's how we're going. All right. Manchester City will finish in second. Liverpool first, of course. Third, I have Manchester United because they're in great form, and I don't see them dropping points for a very long time. Next, fourth, we have Chelsea. I believe Chelsea will finish 4th. Leicester 5th. Wolves 6th. Arsenal 7th. Tottenham 8th is how I see it ending. The only opinion I can muster is how paying my breakfast just was, says Oliver Cohen. Fair enough, mate. I mean, hey, Oliver, what did you have for breakfast? Pizarro just finished his football career, age 42. That's insane. That's madness. Neat Meme says, you helped me with my depression. Mate, I don't know if I can do that for you over a live stream, but make sure that you are reaching out to your friends and family and people that you can talk to, mate, and making sure you're talking to them about how you feel. Speaking to other people is the most important thing you can do, and I don't think I can give you that kind of attention you need on a live stream, but if you have family and friends out there, please do reach out to them because depression is a very serious issue. All right, moving on. I don't want to like try and move on to something light or anything, but I I want to make clear that, yes, please reach out to someone that you know that in your life. Anyways, Sandra says, what time is it in California? Currently, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're gonna wrap up this live stream, probably go 10, 15 more minutes. And y'all, what are your thoughts on the game? Any questions that you have? Neat Mean says, I understand. Good to hear, mate. So, seriously, reach out to people in your family, friends, close ones, loved ones. I have a bowl of whack wrappers with granola on top, says Cohen. Guys, anyways, I want to know your thoughts on the match. Any questions about the Premier League, anything football related, please let me know. All that good stuff, y'all. Let me know. What are your questions for me about the match? I've got to say, some interesting matches tomorrow are going to be Leicester versus Arsenal, and we also have Crystal Palace playing Chelsea. But I think the Leicester-Arsenal one in general just stands out to me. Andy, my guy, thank you for joining. I think Wolves will end 5th and Leicester 6th. Fair enough. I could see that happening as well. I just think after Wolves drop points to Arsenal, spread between the two is 6 points, and that's a lot of ground to make up. But I think there is the potential, and I think Leicester are starting to play well now. So that's why I'm saying that. Sadly, could not see it because I'm not at home, but I enjoyed your live stream, says Sandra D. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been showing. I appreciate it. And if you got to get off, man, have a good one and have a good night. All right, anything else that we want to cover? I'm trying to think. Let's look up what the top stories are for the Premier League today, because there's lots going on right now. And so, scrappy win eases pressure on Mourinho, 100%. This performance is vintage Jose Mourinho. No question about it. It was a fantastic performance in terms of they dominated the game, created chances, and pulled out a 1-0 win and sat back and defended. That said, I think it's going to be hard for them to continue scoring because Harry Kane just gets no service up top, and that's just what it's been. I think Southampton is doing kind of good. Southampton has been very good. They've won 3 of their 4 matches since the restart. Beat Manchester City. What an upset that was. Danny Ings is a very, very good player. I would have enjoyed a charity race between Traore, Davies, Mbappe, and Sané. Oh, Traore. I think Traore's taking it, but it's going to be a close one. Anyways, I want to do a little look at the schedule for this week. Guys, if you haven't, make sure you go watch my predictions video, Match Week 34 predictions. Really great video. Talk about my predictions, scoreline predictions for every match, and go comment underneath that video your scoreline predictions for every match. It's a great video, and I just uploaded this morning, so go give that a watch. And is there anything else we want to talk about? Any final thoughts, guys, before I end the live stream? Because I've really enjoyed this. Samantha Hopkins says, I will. Thank you, Samantha, so much for that. Oh, Harvey Elliott. I mentioned this briefly. Harvey Elliott just signed his professional contract. So, for Harvey Elliott, we are talking about a player that is the youngest player to ever play in the Premier League, has made appearances with Liverpool's first team in different competitions throughout the season, and it's a great move by Liverpool because I think he shows lots of potential, and good for them getting out ahead of this and making sure they keep a good young player at the club. This is why Liverpool are so good at what they do. This is why they've achieved the success they have, because Jurgen Klopp sets up a great system where youth can flourish. He puts trust in his players and gets the best out of them. Legend Presents, man's back. He's back. I guess since Legend Presents is back, we got to go for 10 more minutes, right? Legends, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Harvey Elliott? How good do you think he'll be? Thoughts on the Europa League? So I'm not very knowledgeable on the Europa League. To be honest, I haven't been keeping up great tabs with it. But I have to say, Wolves have a very easy route to the semis, and maybe they could get something done. I believe Celtic are also in it too. Celtic are an interesting side, but I don't think Celtic will win, just clarifying. I think Wolves could be a sleeper team to get it done. Samantha Hopkins, imagine if Ronaldo went back to Manchester United. Yes, I think Ronaldo at United would be fantastic. I would love to see that, but I think it's unlikely. I think Ronaldo's going to probably finish out his career at Juve or make a season return to Real Madrid. I'd say Man U or Leverkusen could win. Sandro, I agree. I think that, as much as I think Wolves is a fun sleeper team, yeah, I think United or Leverkusen are the favorites for sure. I would edge United with the way they're playing, but Leverkusen, you can't underestimate them. That said, I think Havertz could be out the door by then, so we got to see where Havertz is at. But Leverkusen in Germany, guys, fun fact. Sandra, I know you're from Germany. I know a couple others are from Germany. Fun fact, in Leverkusen, I'm pretty sure I heard that Leverkusen are called Neverkusen because they can never seem to win any sort of trophies. They always choke in the big matches, so let me know. Legend presents as Man U. Yeah, I agree. Also, my one final thing before we wrap up, guys. I want to know your thoughts on the Champions League. Who are the two teams that you see getting after it, and how do you see it ending? Because I'm very curious about that. United still want to buy Leon Bailey. It says, guys, I'm curious as to your thoughts about United's performance versus Bournemouth. I thought they played well, but some defensive errors were a bit questioned because they always get second, like by the German Cup on Saturday. Yeah, exactly. Bayern Munich won the German Cup. I didn't catch the match. Visa means second in German. Got it. Okay, there we go. Visa. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I heard something like that, and I knew it was something quite like that. But anyways, guys, I think that is going to wrap up the live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. It's fantastic, genuinely fantastic that we smashed 30 likes in the second half alone. Both videos will be uploaded to my channel. And man, thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. Great performance by Spurs. Everton needed to attack better, but overall, great performance. Had fun in the live stream, and thank you all for being so supportive and smashing that like button. Go check out the new videos, man, and keep hitting that subscribe button. Share with your friends. We are getting very close on hitting our new goals and continuing to grow the channel, so I appreciate it. And nice to talk to all of you, and I can't wait to do another live stream. So, guys, seriously, follow me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast to keep up to date on all that stuff, because that is where I will post information about what videos are coming out next and what live streams I will be doing. So anyways, thank you, and take it easy. Peace.